Right now I'm in Tbilisi, Georgia, and this isn't Georgia like the Yin Yang Twins and Little John and all that sort of stuff, but this is near Turkey and Russia and Azerbaijan and Armenia. And look at this view right here. I'm at the top of the Narikala Fort, and this city, Tbilisi, it's 1,500 years old, and this fort dates back to the 4th century. What am I doing here? I'm here to give a math talk, and I'm going to be going through Georgia, giving some talks at some different places. And I want to get an idea what this city is like before I give my talk in a couple days. So let's go and see what's here. So Georgia is an ancient country with a history dating back like many years, and it has an ancient language that is unlike any other language. It's in its own language group, and it's of course famous in recent history that, you know, this is was a former Soviet state. This is where Joseph Stalin was originally from, and we got to be careful getting back to the city here, because there are snakes and kind of some steep drop-offs. This is the dry bridge market, and has all kinds of old antique stuff, but in particular there's all kinds of Soviet stuff. There's a lot of Stalin, a lot of Lenin, a lot of old Soviet medals. So I think especially for Americans and Westerners, there's a lot of cool stuff to find here. So this is pretty cool. We got a lot of these old Soviet medals here. There's Joseph Stalin. Right over there is some Lenin. When was this made? Когда? Когда?
Old Georgia.
Old Georgia. 1949?
Maybe 50.
50s.
Я ему говорю. 50.
So, kiedy? 1950?
Примерно 50-60
50s,
лет.
Со дня смерти?
Это всего
Бабуля,
50 лет.
всего 50.
No, it's not 50. It's like
Ну, о Сталине я все много чего знаю.
Okay.
И книг много о
Сейчас,
Сталине.
подожди.
So like 1960 or?
It's like this thing is already like 50 years. It's
Okay.
not from 50s, but this thing is maybe 50 years. He was always famous.
He's always famous, yeah.
Even now.
Yeah,
Спасибо.
yeah,
Russians will always, but I mean, not we.
yeah.
Everybody.
Do you like Joseph Stalin? No.
Nah, I think he was cruel, but it's like
Yeah.
the
But
era.
some people here like him though,
I
right?
think that the generation old.
Откуда
Yeah.
идешь?
Decided to get one of these ones that was made during his reign. So this is kind of heavy. I'm going to be lugging it around on the rest of this hot day. I have bad news. Due to new COVID regulations, it seems like it might not be possible to give any of my talks in anything other than a Zoom meeting. This, of course, completely nullifies the purpose of me being here in Georgia. So we're working hard to figure out if there's a way around this so we can actually meet in person, have those personal interactions, discuss the math. I want to say right now I'm on Liberty Square in the center of the city. That's St. George killing the dragon. It's a very chaotic place. And while we're waiting to figure out what's going on with the math talk, we're going to go around to some different parts of the city. Look at all this nice, old, beautiful architecture here. And then we have this. So this is the Bridge of Peace, and it was very controversial because you can kind of see the way it's just sort of dominating and distracting from all this old beauty right here. You know, many people really don't like it. I mean, I kind of thought it was a little neat walking across it, but... right next to a very epic hotel, we have the even more epic Holy Trinity Cathedral. This is actually not that old. I think it dates back to 2004, but it's absolutely gigantic. We've got to be a little careful crossing. So this is the third tallest Orthodox church, and it can house, I believe, 10,000 people. And it was built to commemorate 1,500 years of independence of the Georgian Orthodox religion. This reveal here is almost reminding me of what it was like in Taj Mahal in India. I think there's a way to go all the way up, I heard. I'm not really sure. Excuse me, do you know, can you go all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay, is it elevator or stairs?
No, it's not elevator, but you can go inside and just go inside and see everything what's inside of the church.
Okay, and you can get a view from like the top or not?
No, there is no
Just,
place. You go
okay,
there.
just like at the
Yeah.
entrance. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, thank you, thank you. I still have some more work to do, and I'm pale and blonde, so this sun and heat doesn't do too well. I'm just going to kind of relax here for a little bit, get a little time lapse, and we'll be seeing plenty more things tomorrow. Last thing we're going to see before my talk. This is, I'm sure I'm saying this incorrectly, Matatsuminda Park. And you can't see it from here, maybe we can get a better view later, but we're really, really, really high up on the mountains. And I like this bathroom imagery here with the waves. So there's a Ferris wheel and a roller coaster and some stuff, and we'll go through here and see what it's like. Here is a room with laughter. And is that the real Slim Shady? Well, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please stand up. Right next to this amusement park is the so-called Eiffel Tower of Tbilisi, broadcasting all kinds of cable and TV signals to all over the city. We're gonna go on this. I think the drone measured it at more than 200 feet high, so it's a giant Ferris wheel. Look at this nice view. We're right around the top of the Ferris wheel right now. And the funny thing is this is also air conditioned, and it actually is kind of chilly in here. I mean, it's usually very hot out. You can see the roller coaster over there too. Here it goes. And we're gonna go upside down. I haven't been on one of these in a while. Calm before the storm. Oh no. Okay, there was some resolution to the situation, so even though we have these restrictions, we can't have a huge talk. We can still have a few people be there, so I think what's going to happen, there are going to be some people. I can talk to them, maybe we can have some interesting mathematical discussions, and then we're going to stream the talk over Zoom. So not all is lost. And I'm on my way to the university now, so the taxi should be here any minute. Dobry den. Спасибо. До свидания. That's Sokhumi State University, and I can tell this is really my kind of place because look at these Soviet murals. Oh man. So I don't know what it's going to be like inside, but this is a good sign so far. So I'm here to give a math talk. I'm looking for, I think I'm supposed to speak to the dean or the rector. I'm here to give a math talk, and I don't know where to go. Or like this, Gamarjova.
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry. We're from Poland, yeah?
Well, I work in Poland. I'm from Detroit originally, yeah. So the talk seems like it's going to happen. We have a small audience here at least, had to do a little for the setup, and then the rest of it's going to be streamed on Zoom. We don't even know if the digit 2 shows up infinitely often in the decimal expansion of pi. So we know nothing about the decimal, literally nothing about the decimal expansion of pi. But anytime we use axiom of choice, we're not getting a computable real number.
Madloba.
What's it again?
Madloba.
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 Madloba. Madloba. Madloba.
Oh, Madloba. So the talk is over, so it's time to go speak to the rector. And I don't think he knows any English, so I'm coming with the translator and we'll see what he has to tell me back there. So.
მოკლედ მინდა მადლობა უთხრა მისი დაინტერესებისთვის და დამოკიდებულებისთვის ჩვენი უნივერსიტეტისადმი და საქართველოს ხალხისადმი.
He's saying thank you, and he appreciates your research and interest in Georgia, as well as your want to enlighten Georgians about your research in the mathematical field as well. And he thanks you once again.
Thank you.
Everyone is praising me good job.
Yeah.
You did so that good job.
So here we have a map of Georgia, and apparently everything here and upwards is occupied by Russia, and that's Sokhumi State University, and that's what happened. Basically, here's actually Sokhumi, and the university split into two. This part's occupied by Russia, and now we're back in Tbilisi, and we're at Sokhumi State University, but down here.
This is also occupied from Russia.
Okay, this part's also occupied as well. I see. Okay, so I'm pretty much done here for today, but I found something really interesting. So if you look over here, if you know the Russian alphabet, for example, you start to see some of those letters are not familiar, they're not in the Ukrainian alphabet. And this is actually the Abkhazi language. So this is a Northwest Caucasian language. It's not a Slavic language. And this is in Georgian. And the reason is there's where this place used to be in Sokhumi, this is where people speak that. And I think there's something like 200,000 native speakers. So my math talk is over and it's 42 degrees Celsius. I really want to go back now and rest. I got to go to Batumi tomorrow. I found out that they should still be able to arrange a math talk. And there's this cool cemetery I found on the way here. I'm going to go head there and check it out. But on the way, look at this. What the hell is this? Looks like it goes into an apartment building. I'm kind of scared to go in, but let's check it out and see what's in here. Something tells me this is a trap. It's some sort of arcade. That was kind of surprising. So I didn't record in there because they were playing copyrighted music, but this was the creepiest entrance to some sort of children's birthday party place. And let me also say how creepy it is that right outside, look at this limo here with the broken windows, and I don't know how long it's been parked there. So let me ask the audience, comment, would you actually take your child here for their birthday? Up this. I don't think I would. Oh, look at this hungry little kitty. I don't have any cat food on me. Hey there. Someone's talkative. Let's see if I can find something nearby. Yeah. It's for you. Hey. Want some wet food? Oh, someone's hungry. Someone's very hungry. One of the things that I recommend everyone do in different countries they go to is to check out the different cemeteries. So look how different this looks. Goes way up there like this. This doesn't look anything like how they look in Poland. Definitely not how they do in the US. He died quite young. I can't read that because it's in Georgian. I'm blonde and pale. I'm sweating like crazy, and there's no way I'm making it all the way up here. Maybe come here in winter. This is super, super cool. Waiting for my taxi to arrive, I read this is the Sabortolo Cemetery, and apparently many of the most prominent scientists and cultural activists in Georgia are buried here. Kind of interesting. I turned the TV on, and it's a Georgian chess TV. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, actually. These chess lessons on TV or something that started when the whole pandemic started and the schools closed, and I guess there's maybe some other stuff they're teaching too. So that's it for my time in Tbilisi. Tomorrow I go to Batumi. I still need to figure out how to book the train ticket, but it seems like I have a talk at Batumi State University. We'll still see what happens with the pandemic and the talk and everything. I'm just kind of doing this. Decided to record a couple time lapses while I'm here, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all this sort of stuff, and you can see the rest of my trip to Georgia and whatever happens at these universities. In Spa right now, and here's one of my favorite things so far. We have the Cosby Surprise Egg. I don't know if you open this, you wake up 6 hours later. So see, this is like when you go to sleep from Cosby. And like would you give anyone Cosby fun?
Dude, that's good thing to tell me. Can you give me pet first?